You're already on this path, even if you don't see it. Think about the time you stood up for yourself, even just a little. Like when you told your boss you couldn't work that extra shift. Or when you finally said no to that friend who always drains your energy like a goddamn vampire. That was you facing the beast in the basement. Even if it was just a tiny growl. Every time you choose yourself, even in small ways, you're weaving a thread of gold into your life's tapestry. It's like planting a seed in a garden. You don't see the tree yet, but it's growing. Roots digging deep. Remember when you felt that spark of joy singing in the shower? Or when you helped a stranger and felt your heart swell? That's your soul peeking out saying, hey, I'm here, and I'm fucking powerful. You're already tapping into your liberated self when you laugh so hard you snort. Or when you get lost in a book and feel like you're living in another world. Those moments, they're your soul's GPS pinging, guiding you to your true north. Start small, like a kid stacking blocks. Say no to one thing that feels like a soul suck this week. Write down one dream you've been too scared to admit, like wanting to paint or travel or start a business. Then take one step toward it. Buy a sketchbook, Google a destination, watch a YouTube video on entrepreneurship. It's like turning a dimmer switch. Each twist makes your light shine brighter. Try this every morning. Look in the mirror and say, I'm a fucking badass. And I'm building my empire. Feel it. Mean it. Watch how your energy shifts. Why is it so important? This path isn't just some woo bullshit. It's your ticket to freedom. Imagine your life as a house. Right now you're living in the basement, surrounded by dusty boxes of old fears and limiting beliefs. Like I'm not good enough. Or what will people think? Those boxes are heavy and they keep you stuck. The path of liberation is about climbing the stairs to the penthouse, where the view is endless and the air is clear. It's about owning your power, not because it's nice, but because it's your birthright. If you don't, you're handing your life over to the matrix, a web of lies that feeds on your energy like a parasitic leech. Why does it matter? When you liberate yourself, you stop being a puppet. You cut the strings of society's expectations, your family's drama, your own self-doubt. You become the architect of your reality, building a life that feels like a fucking masterpiece. Think of it like upgrading from a flip phone to a quantum computer. Suddenly, you've got access to infinite possibilities. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, glowing, magnetizing people who vibe with your soul. Science says your brain is a pattern-making machine. Neuroplasticity means it can rewire itself based on what you focus on. When you face your fears, that amygdala freakout, you're training your brain to see challenges as opportunities. Studies show embracing discomfort, like public speaking or trying new things, releases dopamine, the fuck yeah chemical making you feel alive. Your vagus nerve, that highway between your gut and brain, calms down when you practice self-compassion, reducing stress and boosting resilience. This isn't magic, it's biology, rewiring you for badassery. So why are you scared shitless? Let's get real, you're terrified. Because stepping into your power feels like walking into a lion's den. You're scared your friends will ditch you when you stop playing small. You're worried your family will call you crazy like when your uncle rolled his eyes at your weird ideas. That fear is your amygdala screaming. Stay safe. Stay small. It's like a smoke alarm going off when you're just cooking bacon. False alarm, but it feels real. You're afraid of losing your identity as the one who struggles. Because who the fuck are you without that story? That fear, it's just your brain's old software glitching. It's not a warning. It's a signal you're about to level up. Think of it like the rumble before a rocket launch, scary as hell. But it's what propels you into orbit. The science backs this. Fear and excitement, they share the same physiological response, racing heart, sweaty palms. Lean into it. And you can flip the switch from I'm fucked to I'm fucking unstoppable. Your fear of judgment is just a mirror reflecting old wounds. Heal those. The mirror shows a warrior. So why are you stuck? You're trapped in limiting beliefs, like I'm not worthy or I'll fail. These are like viruses in your mental software, installed by past experiences. Maybe a teacher who shamed you, or a parent who didn't get you. They're reinforced by patterns like people-pleasing, perfectionism, or avoiding risks. These patterns are like ruts in a dirt road. The more you drive through them, the deeper they get. Interrupt them by choosing one new action, like saying no, or trying something scary. You start paving a new road. If you don't walk this path, you're signing up for a life of what-ifs. It's like staying in a shitty job because it's familiar, even though it's killing your soul. You'll wake up at 60 wondering why you never chased that dream, loved that person, or spoke your truth. That's the karma, a slow suffocation of your spirit. Like a plant starved of sunlight, you'll keep attracting the same drama, the same energy vampires, because you're vibrating at the frequency of fear. Your body will feel it too. Chronic stress, tight shoulders, a gut that's always knotted. Science says chronic stress fucks with your cortisol, weakens your immune system, and even shortens your lifespan. That's the cost of staying in the basement. But if you do it, you become a fucking alchemist, turning pain into power, fear into freedom. You glow like a goddamn supernova, attracting people who see your light and want to shine too. Your life becomes a story of triumph, like a hero's journey where you slay the dragon and claim the treasure. Your true self. You'll feel alive. Like every cell is buzzing with purpose. Your relationships will shift. Some will fall away. But the ones that will stay will be real. Deep soul level connections. You'll be ready for the big shifts, global changes, personal awakenings. Because you're already living in that frequency. Here's how you pace and lead yourself and others to this truth. It's like being a DJ, mixing the beat of where you are with the rhythm of where you're going. Start by meeting yourself where you are. Yeah, it's scary to change. It feels like jumping off a cliff without a parachute. That's pacing, acknowledging the fear, the doubt, the stuckness. Then you lead. But what if that jump is the only way to grow wings? What if you're not falling but flying? You're guiding your unconscious to a new story. Say you're stuck in a job you hate. Pace. I know it feels safe to stay, like a cozy blanket, even if it's scratchy. But imagine walking into a job that lights you up, where you feel like you're a kid on the playground. You deserve that. You're linking the current state, stuck, to the desired outcome, freedom. For others, pace their values. I know you love helping people, being the rock for your family. What if owning your power lets you help them even more? Like a lighthouse guiding ships to safety. Confusion is your brain's door cracking open. When you challenge old beliefs, it's like throwing a wrench in the gears. Everything stops and your mind is like, what the fuck? That's when you slip in a new story. NLP calls this a pattern interrupt. If you're stuck thinking, I'm not good enough, interrupt it with, wait, I nailed that presentation last week. Maybe I'm more capable than I thought. Science says this works because your brain craves coherence. Give it a new, empowering story, and it'll latch on. Now relax and let these words sink deep, like rain soaking into fertile soil. And as you listen, notice how your brain slows, how your mind opens like a flower to the sun. You're already on this path, aren't you? Every time you've pushed through fear, like when you spoke up or tried something new, you've been weaving a golden thread into your life's tapestry. And as you imagine that tapestry now, see it glowing, vibrant, alive with colours that make your heart sing. Feel that power in your chest, like a furnace sparking to life. It's been there all along, hasn't it? Like a seed waiting to sprout. And as you let that seed grow, you realise that fear, those moments of what if they judge me, is just a signal, like a traffic light turning green, telling you to go. You're not afraid of failing, you're afraid of flying, because flying means leaving the familiar behind. But you've flown before, haven't you? In those moments when you laughed until your sides hurt, or when you helped someone and felt your soul glow. Now imagine the future you, standing tall, radiant, like a lighthouse in a storm. See yourself surrounded by your soul family, people who love you, because you shine, not in spite of it. Feel that connection, like roots intertwining, strong and unshakable. And as you step into this future self, notice how your body feels now, lighter, stronger, alive. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, like a tree reaching for the sky. And if all fear creeps in, like shadows in the corner, just smile and say, I see you, but you're not my boss. You're the captain of this ship, steering through the storm because you are the calm in the eye of the hurricane. With every breath, feel this truth sinking deeper, becoming part of you, like a program running smoothly in the background of your mind. You don't have to try. You just are, liberated, powerful, free. The patterns that keep us stuck, people-pleasing. You say yes to everyone else's needs, leaving your soul starving. It's like giving away all your food and wondering why you're hungry. Perfectionism. You wait for the perfect moment, like a kid refusing to play until the rules are just right. Spoiler, there's no perfect moment. Avoiding risk. You stay in the safe zone, like a bird refusing to leave the nest. But staying small clips your wings. Self-doubt. You believe you're not enough. Like a car with a full tank but a broken starter. You've got the power, you just need to turn the key. Interrupt them. Do one thing that scares you daily, like speaking your truth or trying something new. It's like hitting the reset button on your brain. Science says small, consistent action. It rewires neural pathways, making courage your default. Here's the deal. You're at a crossroads. One path leads to a life of what-ifs, where you're stuck in the basement surrounded by dusty boxes of regret. The karma, a soul that withers, a body that aches, relationships that drain. The other path is the path of liberation, where you face the beast, weave your tapestry, and glow like a fucking supernova. The karma, a life of purpose, connection, that feels like home, a body buzzing with energy. Science says choosing growth over fear rewires your brain, calms your nervous system, and even lengthens your life. You're already doing this in small ways. Every time you choose yourself, you're stepping into your power. So now amplify it. Say no to what drains you. Say yes to what lights you up. Face the fear and watch it turn into excitement. You're not just a kid playing in the sandbox. You're a fucking architect building a cathedral of a life. And as you build, you draw others to you, your soul family, your tribe. The ones who see your light and say, hell yeah, let's shine together. So jump, kid. The cliff's not a trap, it's a launch pad. Your wings are ready. Fly.